Hello everybody and welcome back to Victoria 2, where we are encouraging craftsmen in our Sudan state here, specifically because we built this factory and then discovered it takes 10,000 employees, which is quite a lot, but we're working on it, and we're getting there. Now, we can change the higher priority, but we have no other factories here, so... Oh, we can expand this factory to increase the number of workers it can hire. Level 1 of 99? Ooh. I like that. So that means that in each state, we can have basically an infinite number of factories, but of only 8 types. That's good to know. Should I cancel the factory in Aromia? How many craftsmen do we have there? 2. We have 2 craftsmen. I'm canceling that. And we are going to build another factory here. And this is going to be like our military district, if you will. So we're going to do an ammunition factory. There we go. Now that'll take some time to build. Oh, here is our election events starting up. So we're doing our debates here, and the question is, do we want to move people towards residency or citizenship? Well, our militancy is fairly low, but it's coming up. And the question is, 50% of voters are in favor of limited and 50% in favor of full. Nobody's in favor of residency. So, I guess we'll go for full citizenship, because only the actual parties, nobody's in favor of limited citizenship. Nationalists and the royal faction is in favor of residency, but every other party is in favor of full citizenship. So that's what we'll do. Excellent. And our number of craftsmen here is actually going up quite quickly. I'm very okay with this. Now, of course, we are losing money currently. And steel, cement, and machine parts are things that this factory uses. Okay. Now, the ammunition factory will go a long ways towards doing this. This uses iron and sulfur. Now, this is fascinating. I really like this. Let's go ahead and work on, say... what does clean coal get us? Sulfur, iron mine, coal. Do we do any mining? Like, at all? What do we produce around here? This is, coffee. I don't think we do any of our own mining. This is all green up... Oh, what was this? That's coal. Okay, we do some coal production. So it might be worthwhile, then. We'll go ahead and do it. And now, we still can't enact social reforms. The election hasn't concluded yet, though. And that'll be by 7 July. Okay. Scientists have discovered atheism. Excellent. Just what we needed. One fewer way to control people. Perfect. Now, we can improve a lot of our... Oh, hello, war policy. Okay. Opponents and proponents of the military and the armed forces are taking sides for the coming election, while militarists argue that increased tension in the world and arms races between several of the great powers are reason enough to maintain a strong Ethiopian military. Period. While Period. Okay, whatever. Anyway, moving on. Others are less convinced and see the military expenses as excesses on part of the government. So, nobody's in favor of jingoism. The majority of people are either anti-military or pacifist, with a few being pro-military. Ultimately, I kind of feel like our expansion is largely over, and that we need to work on internal stuff, at least for a long time. We could make them more in favor of jingoism, pro-military, anti-military, or pacifism. Almost nobody is jingoist. So, I guess we can push people towards pacifism. I don't know. I don't want to go full pacifist because we need to defend ourselves, right? And we may need to defend the bits of Egypt that are ours from the rest of Egypt. But mostly I'm okay with pacifism. Except for when there are things that we need to liberate. A lot of these railroads are finishing up, but we still are accumulating timber in a lot of them. So I'm not going to be putting more money into timber stores. War policy is still being debated. This is exactly the same event. People are really super pacifist now. Okay. We're Ethiopian pacifists now, I guess. That's a thing. Oh, hello. Can I pass social reforms? No. Why can't I? Oh, we are so close. We are so close to being able to pass social reforms. Okay, railroads are finishing up. That is all fine. What is this? A new political party. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and cut our land spending again. And this is on constructions. Okay, yeah, that's perfectly fine. We now allow a machine parts factory. Yes, that is really good. Because if we go into our factories here, apparently we can't go in that way. If we go into our factory view, we can see that we are currently importing primarily ammunition. That's the majority of our cost for this particular... Why do we have so few craftsmen in Sudan all of a sudden? We're encouraging craftsmen in Sudan. So where did they go? They're just unemployed. Oh, because we can't prioritize the hire policy. Oh, because the liberals are in charge. And they hate factories. You know what? We're still in charge. Hire those people back. Apparently we're firing all of them? Oh, there they go. Now they're coming back-ish. Fantastic. The price of oil has collapsed. Okay. So, if we look at this, we can see that ammunition is the primary cost of doing this. Parliamentary agitation. Okay, so a charismatic member from the anarcho-liberal faction has agitated for a strong policy of free trade. I am okay with that. Sure. We'll work towards that. And of course, we are building our ammunition factory, which will feed our small arms factory. I'm wondering why our number of craftsmen is fluctuating so wildly. when we have 2,000 unemployed craftsmen in Sudan? Timber production, that's good. That's really good for us. So steel, cement, and machine parts are what we need here. So if we were to build, say, a steel factory, that would utilize this, which is coal, I believe, and iron. Coal and iron. I don't think we produce iron on our own, but it would probably be cheaper to import iron than to import steel. So essentially I'm setting this up in such a way that ideally... Oh, and I bet it's firing them because we don't have enough stockpiled. So we don't have enough goods going in, so we can't have the employees there. Yep, I bet you anything that's what it is. I gotcha. Okay, that's perfectly fine. I can deal with that. Ooh, we can do social reforms. Pause that game. Minimum wage movement is becoming a big deal, so we are going to go ahead and do this. And nobody's going to get salty about it. Bam. We now have a low minimum wage. Excellent. Now then, we've got the common school movement, which is the next largest one, so we're probably going to need to go to a basic school system, which we should do anyway. Conservative lost a large chunk, that's to be expected. So, let's take another quick gander at what's going on here. So, possible bonus from have a steel factory in Sudan and have an ammunition factory in Sudan. So there's actually like quasi-adjacency bonuses here. So I was already planning on doing this exact thing of building a steel factory here, which would be 13.81 thousand. We're going to have that very soon. We'll get that started. And in the meantime, we're going to continue encouraging craftsmen here, because we're going to need a lot of craftsmen. There's no doubt about that. What do artillery need? Steel and what is this? I wish there was a tooltip for that. There's no tooltip there either. I don't know what this icon is. Explosives. That's what it is. Which uses ammunition and whatever this is. Cement? Yeah, I think that's cement. Okay, good to know. But we're going to build a steel factory here. Fantastic. And we discovered proto-existentialism. So our number of craftsmen here is soaring. But we currently can't employ all of them because we can't import the amount of goods that we actually need, which is fair enough. But we're working on fixing that particular issue. The ammunition factory is going to be done in a little under a year. So that is absolutely excellent. And as of right now, honestly, I have no plans on attacking Egypt. I'm just working on our industrial base, and I'm okay with this. Because, I mean, we're losing money on our small arms factory right now, but the important thing is that we are producing small arms that we don't have to buy from someone else. Who is this guy? The hands on the clock point 5 minutes to 12. His eyes peer across the town square, seemingly undaunted by the commotion and the risk. He climbs to the podium and begins to speak. For hours he talks of the Tiv nation, its oppression, its cause, and its future in a language that reverberates with nothing save the clear tones of a just cause. The Egyptian gendarmes storm the square, and soon he is gone. Somewhere, far away in the city, A bell strikes 12. A young Tiv nationalist is in our custody. What should we do with him? Everyone in Nigeria who's not Amhara, which is all of them, will gain consciousness, or everyone in Nigeria who's not Amhara will gain militancy. Our consciousness is super duper low and going lower. We're going to take the consciousness. Thank you very much. Excellent. Well, it is time to put a cut in here, and this episode has just flown by for me. I'm really digging the way these factories feed into each other. This is a lot of fun. Subscribe for more, and next episode, we're going to continue working on that. See you all then.